She want me. She don't want me. But I tell her, yes I tell her. Ration nimbo linza. Ration nimbo linza. Ration nimbo linza. Ration nimbo linza. Girl, you are number one. So God, I could come on and put your mark on one. I tell you that, but you don't care. You don't give a damn, you don't dare. My number one girl, you rule my world. You took my heart, never, but you made me big. You made me big. Every time I come over, you made me big. But why? But why? Ration nimbo linza. Ration nimbo linza. Ration nimbo linza. That car in front of us is called the Mark X Zio. It's a Mark X in estate form. It's not a fielder. That's a Mark X Zio. My heart, yeah. I watch on Namba, come on, Sikumanyi Burundi, Jakwete. I say yes, I say no, I say baby, let's take it slow. You're my number one girl to rule my world. You took my heart, never give back, but you made me big. You made me big. Every time I come over, you made me big. But why? But why? So you guys are enjoying the view of the Express the last time. I'm giving you the tour of the Express. Well, probably the third last time. Third last time. Twitewa. Mgendao. Cheka tugende wan. Espacio sarau. Kai. Genze. Cheka ngende wan. But you know what to do ever again. Up my one, it goes around and round. I love you so, I need you so, I never leave you so. Girl, I tell you this every day, every night. That I really feel you, I can't deny. Give us a chance, you and I. Give us a chance, you and I. What's your name? What's your name? Nothing's gonna last for long. Time does not wait. Okay, man. Man is an extra footing again down for that. Well, good morning, my people. How are you doing today? No question Friday, and I have a question for you guys. What's your scariest border story? Story about the chasins of Kokanga Yeriwa. I have one that I'm sharing today. A relative of mine was buried yesterday, and I have a very scary story. So what's your scariest border story? And of course, you guys can bring on your other questions. Zidete. Bring your questions on. You're never gonna put the Muyombia Mark, good morning. Nsega Elijah. Chika Wariki and Kawesa Victor. Nabali Mukamori, good morning. Enjoy the view of the Express. This might be the last or third last time. Might be the last. But I hope you guys are doing well. What's your scariest border story? You sharing. Sometimes we let it out. I have a story to share today, and I'm going to share it as well. But as we go on, remember today is Question Friday, so bring your questions on and on and on and on. And of course, guys, yesterday I received the final version of the song. I'm going to play it for you tomorrow. Broadcast yencha. I'm going to play it in broadcast yencha. Sina sala CD at radio jenyine ya CD. Ate these days CD tebazitunda buli wamu. Osobola otambula mu video library nga bonna tebalina CD nga tebamanyi na CD chechi. These days music is put on mobile phones and flash. So CD tuzigula mu kibuga wokka. Ate ne mu kibuga nawo sibuli wamu kati bazitunda. Abasinga abatunda CD batunda mukebe namba, which is not feasible for me. So the next CD I ban is going to have all these songs plus the Love for Cars song. The final song is out. Ngenda bandu baterako linking ngenda yo olwali. Yesterday we did an inspection of a Subaru Forester. I have a full story of the cars this gentleman preferred and why we ended up with the Subaru Forester. The story njajima wencha. I'm going to post the pictures and the inspection report today. Yeah. So question Friday, guys, bring your questions on, yeah? And also speaking of question Friday, at what age do you think a man should have his last child? Okuzala as in okugenda mu ddwaliro ng'ogenza okulaba baby gwe bakuzaalidde. What should be the last age a man receives their baby? I'm going to share what I think today based on the border accident I'm going to talk about, yeah, and we will relate. And also, guys, do you think it's feasible for someone who has a car to also buy a motorcycle to save fuel? Do you think it's something that should be done to saving up mafuta omuntu aguleyo ka pichi ng'olumu avuga pichi ku saving amafuta? Of course, those are the questions that I have for you today, guys. Bring your questions on.
Excuse me, I need a man who can love me. Atete kulana pensi, we sorting, we loading, una funo coding. I wanna chase it all. What's up? I wanna chase it all. What you lost to let I wanna chase it all. It's not the way. Give me what I need.
I'll give you what you need. Now you got me feeling hard, don't suffer, I'm feeling blind. What we holding out at them on chupa? I got an extra man. You pay your mind. Good morning, Richard Aki. Council Patrick Kasiko, good morning. Yusuf Minaje, good morning, guys. Next week we are launching the couple ticket offer. Yeah, you buy 2 tickets for 80,000 shillings. 2 tickets for 80,000 shillings, and that is going to last a week. It's going to last a week only. Couples offer. You buy 2 tickets for 80,000, and the offer of buy one get one ended. So many people were calling me yesterday. Asaka offer ka buy one get one kachari. Uka with dewo. So the next offer we have is you buy 2 tickets for 80,000. That's the couple's offer. And then someone asked me, Arthur, couple wenzija n'omusajja temuukirabye nga gwe gwamanyi gwowa ticket ffe tutunze ticket ya couple oba oli couple kibulikika bubi oba oli couple na musajja gwamanyi ffe tukuguzizza couples tickets. Get tickets for 80,000. Eyo offer eggwako ku Lwakutaano next week. Eggwako ku Lwakutaano next week. But guys, what is your scariest border experience? Chiche walaba ekyali kibaddewo ku border ne kikanga. I've also asked you guys, what's the last age a man should, logically guys, not emotionally, not culturally, but logically, when you add 1 to 1, what's the last age a man should be having babies? I'm saying babies, not children. I'm saying babies. Omusajja yalizadde omwana we asembayo ku myaka bwegiti. That's what I want us to answer that question. Then the second question, guys. Okay, the third question. Does it make sense for a person that has a car to leave the car at home, or have the car at home and also buy a boda or a motorcycle to save fuel, with the logic of saving fuel? Does it make sense, guys? So those are my questions for today, guys. You can also ask your question. Yeah. Good afternoon. Okay, Norway, Ninosk. I know the people that can speak Nosk are asking themselves which Nosk was that one. I sang Nosk. I did Nosk in verse 1. But the Nosk I did also cannot be understood by Norwegian that speak Nosk. Chibango omuntu bw'anajja n'ayimba Oluganda naye nga n'Abaganda tebabitegeera nga bagamba Oluganda yayimbye Luganda ki. But gwe ky'omanya nayimba Olunowe class above the ordinary. Good morning people, abakayingira broadcast muli mutya. Today is question Friday, so you can ask all your question. Wira Olunowe lulo tugenda kujja nayimba n'Olunowe nze nina nimpulira Olunowe ndulimbye. Good afternoon. No way. No way. No pocket dance together. But I am sure the Norwegians also don't understand that kind of Norwegian. Okay, guys. There should be no limit on when a man should have kids, as long as he is able to provide for the family. Okay? Chikariki, I see no reason why a person should own a motorcycle with a car unless one is for business. Okay? Are there persons setters with 4-wheel drive? I've not seen one, but I'm sure they are. Derek Lule, good morning. Good morning, Mr. Arthur and all car lovers. Apart from being that's my passive income lately, Daniel accidents are border. I think a border accident is normal than a VIP accident versus a car. Border accident. And also, guys, why don't we tell our people to not drink and drive? Why are we constantly encouraging people to drink and drive? Not, of course, directly, but whenever we like cheer them, we guy oli wakabi otamira no sigala ngo okyavuga. Ochimanyi every time you do that, you're putting the other person's life in danger. Gobulwonga ne musajja gwe banangenze wampangula otamira naye bw'otuna ku steering bw'otuna otuuka gy'olaga. I'm going to share still a similar experience. It's very bad. It's very bad. But guys, answer my questions. Bamwete mwina bibuzo. Mwasuze bulungi, kansubire mwasuze bulungi. Guys, did you know that once you modify a car into a tourist vehicle, you can get duty free? Ngabo olabo iwaine na plate ya red. But you have to modify it into a tourist vehicle. It also has to be doing tourism duties. We are Jita. Guys, good morning once again. Was a question Friday today. Ebibuuzo byonna binaganya okuddamu wiiki leero mbiddamu wampaka. Nange nyina ebibuuzo nange guys. Omusajja yali ku myaka emeka okuzaala baby. Yeah, I want to make it clear. Having babies, what should be the last age for babies? I'm going to share my thought as well. And also, does it add up? Is it feasible? Is it wise for a person that has a car, yeah, to buy a motorcycle to save fuel? And also, why don't you guys tell people to stop drinking and driving and instead encourage them? You guys say that all the time. Why? How do you buy tickets? How do you buy tickets? Guys, call the number. If you want to buy tickets, guys, call the number 0760 045 116. If you want to buy tickets, call the number 0760 045 116. Now, I'm making sure that you guys call because we have to collect your information as well. Yeah? 0760 045 116. Guys, why are we collecting information? This is an intimate event. Yabantu batono, si yabantu banji. Yes, it's a community event. Yeah, it's a community event. Community for the love of cars. We are coming together to learn more, to share more knowledge. Yeah, to have fun together, to eat together. You know, event si ya buli kayola. Yafe our community for the love of cars. That's why we are only selling 200 tickets. Okay. So you call the number 0760 045 116. 0760 045 116. You call that lady and tell her, I want to buy my couples offer ticket. Yeah, now we have a couples offer. It ends on Friday next week. After Friday next week, we will not be doing any other offers. Kata ticket full price, 50,000. Okay, and then we'll only be selling tickets until 23rd August. Until 23rd August. Why are we limiting the last that we are selling tickets? Because they don't know kuduka. Neobudde baba. Obudde kama katonda wani. Yesterday I did an inspection of we bought a Subaru Forester. And I'm going to share the images today, and I'm also going to share the inspection report, and I'll share this full story tomorrow. We moved around quite a lot. We wanted other cars, and Subaru was one of the cars, and there's a reason why we bought it, even when I would have encouraged someone to buy the other cars. Yeah, so I'm going to be sharing the full story tomorrow. Here in Bahrain, abana bafanyo boda. Are you sure? Man. Bahrain ate namwe mufanyo accident yezo. My car AC vents release cold in the morning by itself. Noah 2010. By itself? Are you sure? That's impossible. Over AC automatic. Cage, your AC might be on automatic. You need to turn off your AC. Or maybe your AC vents are actually open. They are receiving air from the outside. And if they're receiving air from the outside, it's possible because it's morning. So definitely. So that's why the cold air comes in, yeah? After you have strong attachment to Norway, leave Uganda. Well, Norway was the first country I traveled to. I've traveled quite a number of countries. I've been to literally almost all the entire Europe. I've been to the US, I've been to Canada. Yeah. And I don't think I've seen a country that is as nice as Norway. Yeah, I've not seen a country that is as nice as Norway. Like Europe, almost all Europe is the same. almost all Europe is the same. They literally have the same level of development. But me, I find that Norway was more beautiful for me. Has always been. I've been to Norway like 4 times, and that's why my kids have Norwegian names. Yeah, one is called Ragnar, the other one is called Rolf. I've worked with I worked with a Norwegian composer called Rolf Wallin. Yeah, and almost all the good traits I have. Almost buli kintu ekirungi, buli mpisa ennungi gye nnina, I copied it from that man. Buli mpisa ennungi gye nnina, si zonna but almost buli. And also the other trait abantu ke batayagala akobutamanyo munadini nako nakajja kuye. I've worked with a lot of Norwegians. Most Norwegians are atheists. And I've found that I've been treated better by atheists than by religious people. Religious people have been funny. So I have an attachment to Norway. Yeah. I think I also experienced the first racist experience in Norway. I was 16, I think 17 years old. And I was at the beach. And I was Who doesn't have a seatbelt on? Who doesn't have a seatbelt on? Who? Everybody should have a seatbelt. So you see, Council Patrick Asiku, my attachment to Norway is way back. So I was sharing my racist experience when my sound went off. I was at the beach at that time. I had a Norwegian girlfriend, and we were at the beach, Yantwalaku Beach. We were chilling, and there were these boys that they were racist, but I don't think they intended to be racist. They were kids, yeah. When I think kids just do what's funny for them. There were some that were racist, some that were not. And I think when we think kids are racist, we are just judging. They do what they see. So kids, I don't think kids have the ability to hate. I don't think they have the ability to hate. They are just practicing what they have seen their big people practice. So I don't think I've had any other racist experience anywhere. And I've traveled Europe, I've traveled the US. I've been to the US twice, Canada twice. I don't think I've ever experienced any racist thing. I think I just experienced the nice people. I just experienced the nicest people. So the gentleman that bought a car yesterday, he lives in Canada, but he intends to come back and settle in Uganda. And you see, every time I meet people that have been either to Canada or the US or Europe for a very long time, and they intend to come back to Uganda, I normally ask them why. Like, why? And personally, I think I love organization. I love when things are straight. I love when they will do. And I find that Uganda is one place where we don't have that culture. We promise one thing and do another. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So, or we overpromise and underdeliver. I was asking him why he wants to come back to Uganda after being in Canada for a very long time. And he said, Arthur, it's just easier to be in Uganda. The life in Canada is of higher quality, but it's just easier to be in Uganda. It's just easier to be in Uganda. Over in Canada, you make a lot of money, but also the taxes are too much. You work too hard. And then he was telling me, we work about 15 hours a day. And I said, but we work more. In Uganda, I think we work more. People in Uganda work more. Which take, right? Nagamba, but in Uganda, you're not monitored every step. In Canada, when you're at work, you are at work. Every step you take, every action you take is being watched. Yeah, so I don't think I think in my industry it's different. Yeah, in my industry it's quite different. Performing, I had gone to perform and I would rehearse like 3 hours a day. But I find that abazungu bali too principled. If it's 3 hours, we would all be there working, and if it were a 10-minute break, it would be a 10-minute break. Would go for a 10-minute break, and after 10 minutes, everyone will come back and we will work for the next 1 hour. But me, I find that a banker didn't manage. Yeah, but the guys that are abroad, James from Texas, you definitely tell me if what I saw was different from what you guys are going through. Yeah. So I still ask myself, if you have been to the US for like 15, 20 years, why still want to come back to this organization that we have here? And yes, we have this organization here. And we think the level of development, the bad roads, for me, all those things would be much more bearable if all those would be much more bearable if we had systems that were organized. That if, for example, I went to the hospital, I'd be treated with respect. I'd not be treated like I'm being helped. Yeah. And that if I went, let's say, to a government office, people would do their jobs. I think for me, that's the most disappointing bit. That people don't do their jobs and they expect you to actually treat them with respect after not doing their jobs. Guys, I have questions. Today's question Friday, guys. Ask all your questions, but I have 3 questions today. One is not really a question, as much as you sharing your scariest experience on a border. What's your scariest experience on a border? Yeah, share. And then my question is, what's the last age a man should be having babies? I'm asking that question, and you have a very strong reason why I'm asking. Two, does it make sense for someone who has a car to also buy a motorcycle with the logic of saving fuel? Does it make sense? November 28th this year, I'm making 29. Mr. Arthur, I have no kids yet. I love kids so much. I want 4 of them. God willing, I want to space them every 2 years. Katitachi ekitegeeza ogenda mala okuzaala ng'olina emyaka 38 kwana. Wali badde nno watandika dda. Let me get back to that subject later. How much can a second-hand elf tipper beera ne million 35 Kawesa? 35, 40 there if you want a good one, obviously. Ricky, thank you. Guys, double tap the screen to give me likes or click the 3 dots in the top right hand corner of your screen. Yeah. And then the options to like will appear at the bottom, then like. Sir Benjamin Senfuma, good morning. I don't smoke, I don't take beer, spirit, anything. Liquor, Sina Chinkuba. I'm sober. I remember while DJing, I used to buy me a bucket of beer and I could take it to the counter to get money. Nebo watu ina bikuba mgana ngo boya abana bano okyaluddewo buli mwaka buli myaka ibiri wali badde oleka akane Kampala obazaale mba wala. Good morning, Paul Sema VIP. How are you? Ideally, one should ordinarily avoid having kids after 50. Cause the expectancy is relatively low. Kids may know their father. Switzerland is more beautiful for me. Yeah, I've been to Switzerland as well. I think, yeah, Switzerland is beautiful. Well, I think I've been to different corners of Norway. I've been to the coldest in Boda. I've been there during summer. I've been there during autumn. Yeah. I've been to Oslo during autumn. I mean, during summer and also during winter. Yeah. I've been to Boda when it was really cold, like in November. Yeah. Someone agambye when you buy a motorcycle. Someone agambye when you buy a motorcycle, when you have a car, maybe when you have a car, maybe buying a car was a premature idea. And I'm saying I don't buying a car was a premature idea. And I'm saying I don't think so. It's the reason why I have. Sorry guys, network is can beat them. The reason I'm asking follow-up question of when the last age should be for a man to have babies. I've also asked whether it makes sense to buy a boda. I don't think everybody that buys a motorcycle is buying it because the buying of a car idea was premature. Guys, today is Question Friday. Good morning, JK Trailers. Good morning. Morning. Is it possible to get a Harrier 2006? Is it possible to get a Harrier 2006 at 20 million or 21? No. Yes and no. I want to say yes and no because we have ever bought one at 17. So I want to say yes and no. I don't want you to go to the field very expectant because you might not get it. Okay? But I know it's possible. But I don't want you to go and buy an accident Harrier or buying a Harrier with a faulty engine. You can get one. Or you can actually buy one with a faulty engine and work on it. That's also another way. Right? Yeah, but I don't want you to bank on it. It's possible or not possible. Guys, today is Question Friday. Bring your questions on. Mikel UG, good morning. Chairman Zach. I think the moment your children start having kids, you have to stop. You can't have grandchildren older than your own kids. It's about age. Okay. The guy I told you about wants the tipper counter has got 18 million a year. He wants a loan to get a truck, even if it's a town S. He has a stage already in Katwe. Though he's in Bahrain. Uyajafuna. Good morning. My RAV4 started bringing popping sound at low pitch when moving straight. What do you mean popping sound? What do you mean a popping sound? If it's doing, look at your shock absorbers. Mostly the shock absorbers. Mostly, it could be the shock mounting or the shock. If it's doing in potholes, obviously. But when you're moving like Kutamakuano, you should not be hearing that sound. If you're hearing that sound, if it's coming when you're turning, that's the CV joint. $15 hours a day. Is that even legal in Canada? Damn. And they work shifts, they work 2 jobs or something. 42 hours is the legal maximum in a week in Denmark, but 37 hours a week is what people do. 7. That means you do about how many hours a day? Ngate mukora jiki. Jiki. Entrepreneur abazungu betuya tugamba I work 10 hours a day, I work 15, 18 hours a day. Back exaggerating ngamba kabako lisawa nga 10 olunaku. Jiki, you people don't work 37 hours a week. Kitegezo sobolo kwata 10 hours. Nokola ennaku zo 3 za 10 hours, nokola ennaku lwa 7 hours. Nokola ennaku 4. No wonder you people munyirira. Toyinza butanyirira ngokola hours asatu. No wonder you people even have gym routines. Kati wade Kampala nali njogera ne Chris Fitness. Ne mugamba obirabye bye Kampala we bichuka mnaga man. Bichuka obudde bwa gym tebuliwo. Wane Kampala 37 hours. Posing okola mu government. Because baba akola mu government bakabakola 10 hours a week. Productive hours. Bana abantu akola mu government bakola 10 hours. Ajja mu office ku sawa 5 ku 8 na ku 7 n'afuma for lunch. N'abeera ku lunch paka sawa nga 9 kitundu. Najja n'abeera mu kuva 9 kitundu paka 11. Kati ate mwezo hours zaze mu office araba y'abantu nga babiri. So ababiri balabye ate nabo bwajja abamu n'abasindika go to this man. China chabakolera in the government offices mukama atusasi. Chovora when we get efficient offices like the permit place, like the passport place, we are even surprised sometimes ogenda to an efficient government office and then you're like, is this even Uganda? Kabali too efficient. Wano mu Uganda abantu bokka basobola okukola nga abadenmark jeke beba government. I think government officials obudde obusinga bamala mu kutambula. Kama Katonda wange. Abantu abaninga abali mu government abakola ba police na maje. Ate nabo bakola because they have orders. Abakulu edi bala kati bakola nnyo. Guys, my question. Sharing my experience. It's a very bad one. Igumba Jonathan, good morning. Having children depends on your plans for the future. Not this idea of us Ugandans just having kids from nowhere. Yeah, Johnny, Atenu, Jerome. Hey, Mr. Arthur, I have a bit 2009. I want to swap to get a Subaru Impreza 2012. How much can I add? Just sell your car. Sell your car. Don't go to swap. Ogenda kufirwa. Just sell the car you have, then top up money. A Subaru 2012 in the bond right now is 3233 there. 3233 there. 32 million, I'm sure. If it's cash, I'm sure you can get. Of course, bogula banja kati ngaba kongeramu. Lawrence Omule, good morning. JC Semogerere. As a man having children early, stop by 35 to avoid paying school fees in retirement and have some in other places to diversify your genes. He was a buddy. Good morning, Victor Bolaise. Karim, good morning. Some say they steady and they're staring after downing some beers. It's a very bad thing. It eventually will kill you. I'm going to share the story. Eventually, it will kill you. Drinking and driving will eventually kill you. You'll think you're superhuman. You'll think you're superhuman. When you go to drink, take a driving person. Good morning, Mr. Jimkana. Good morning, Mr. Jimkana. Wale ngamba Arthur ogenda twala koroleyo mumuzanyo gw'abanno ogenda gutta. And of course kati awe korolo it wasn't really a serious thing. I think the bali bazanyambo zanchovola ne results tebazifulumye. Tebafulumya results za Jimukana we korolo bannange. Kale they released the PDF and results were disputed by multiple people. Nebagideleting mu group ya WhatsApp nebagijjamu tebagiza. Eza pitch ze bafulumya eze moroka tezafuluma. Arthur, what's the cause of the blow by? The smoke that comes from the oil dipstick. If it's a petrol engine, the engine yawe dedda. Enywera ddala nnyo. Even in diesel, oil taina kudda mu dipstick. Oil taina kudda mu dipstick yadde. Ate webera petrol. Emoka ya petrol. When there's a dipstick, do you know how you go to the hospital and they check you and they say, how did you come here? JK, mwabakola 7.5 hours a day temukola. You don't work. You just be there. You don't work. Temukola. Yakati JK gwenze nkuwagira. Ojje Kampala na capital. Osobola okukola 7 hours e Kampala ojja n'esente zo nga mpitirivu. Ku investinga wano banga. No wonder Africans die early. We work a lot. Good morning, Calavas. Remember the convention is happening this month. Come through. Let's have fun and enjoy and learn. Yes, my people. Convention ya 30th August. Wabenza akubye ekitala no wasienta n'akikuba nze sijja kukikuba. Nze sijja kukikuba. Sijja kuba kitala. Thank you, Muchunguzi, for reminding them about the convention. Guys, the convention is coming. We have a couple's offer on tickets, 2 tickets for 80,000 up to Friday next week. After that, we go back to normal prices. And also the normal prices will only be valid until 23rd August 2025. So buy your ticket. Buy your ticket or set of tickets now. A number jokubako to get a ticket is 0760 045 116. 0760 045 116. Call that number to get your ticket. They don't go on to what jam chichi. Tebabanga basirikale banji nga moroka bazikwatidde yo mbyalo. Advise me, bro. I have debts. I would like to sell my Mugongo Guamba to settle debts. But you always advise us not to leave our car keys. What can I do, bro? Me, I would not advise you to sell your car to pay off debts. Abantu bayina amabanja nange nyina amabanja. Nange nyina amabanja abaganda bange. Nesigenda kutunda moroka yange okusasula amabanja. Amabanja nja kukola nga sasule. Okitegeera. Amabanja nja kukola nga kole ki? Ngasasule. You see, I find that you pay the most urgent debts first. Ochitegeera. And also, now that you have, sorry guys, network. I was talking to Misach Sebuliba. Once you realize that you have a lot of debts, don't sell your property for now. Unless the property you sell is very easy for you to replace. I think it's Sasura Mabanja Nega Marayo. But ideally don't. What I would advise you decide which debts are more urgent and pay them pora ozimareyo. Both in the order, most urgent, second urgent, third urgent, like that. Paka bono marayo roni. Ochitegira then told them kwewola. Nyenge moroka yo gisigaze. Kijja kuba kibinyo go okufira ku boda. Olwokwali osasula amabanja ofenga n'amabanja togasasudde nze ntya boda bagayi bange njitiira ddala. Yesterday I drove around town mu kibuga njena ne parking Kampala road nenzikidde ku mabirizi ne mala nenzikirira eno like that. I was at Namungona roundabout and SG Ebullion van driver intentionally knocked the border I was on. I almost told him to eat his mother something. Abasajja avuga bullion vane bera banga abantu abalina right of way. I don't know why. Welcome naye mukulu Sebuliba nga kibinyo. What's the date and how much do you plan to sell the car? Yusuf Minaj, yes, good morning. Guys, like the broadcast. You're 52, we have only 34 likes. Bennett Musafiri, good morning. Guys, like the broadcast, click the 3 dots in your top right hand corner and the options will appear at the bottom. Click the like button to gain. Give me more likes, it's good for the algorithm. So guys, let me share my experience. It's 8:12 and I want, where possible, to do 7 kilometers. Yeah, I have to do 7K. I want to do 7K so that I make a total of 15K this week. So guys, yesterday a relative of mine was laid to rest. May God rest his soul. He was a close relative of mine and he died in a motorcycle accident. He was a very, very efficient driver. Very efficient driver. He used to drive bullion trucks. He used to drive bullion trucks with Bank of Uganda. One of their best drivers ever. He has no accident history ever. Like ever. Omanya okusanga omuntu nga abadde avuga emmoroka nga tafunangako accident mbulamu bwe tatomerangako. And he was laid to rest. His family yaffe y'omu ku baasooka okubeera ne ssente. Ewe gye nali nasooka okulaba toilet eziflashing. Ewe gye nasooka okulaba fridge. Ndowooza otegedde omuntu gwe njogerako. So he's that kind of person. He was one of those people nga agatta family. Buli mukolo ogubaawo abeerawo, buli kufiirwa, buli lumbe, everything nga abeerayo. Nga when they need abantu abasinga ffe family zetuvamu omuntu aba agenda ebweru omuntu gusooka passport esondebwa busondebwa. So he was that important person in our family. And he was also important to so many people nti abantu abasinga abadde nga abayambako okufuna emirimu egy'obuvunaanyizibwa. He was that important. And I'm sharing his experience because tuyigiramu experiences abalala. He had edda yalina abaana. He had a very lovely family. And I think he separated with the first wife, and it was a very bad separation, yeah? And then his first house neetwalibwa. Mukyala n'agitwala n'abaana. That family ne bagitwala. So he built another house in the village because he had money. Tabadde bubi. And then nga alina emmoroka ye ngera bw'omanyi abantu abakulu. And then he started another family. And we're talking actually like he was about 60 something. But he was healthy. He was very healthy. So he started another family, and you would find him, I believe he was in his 60s. He was a very jolly person, very happy. Was one of the happiest. Like he would not, like he's one of those people that would tell you, and you say, really? You get it? And things were said about him, but I would never believe them because he was that jolly, he was that open, he was that straightforward. So, and then, well, obviously he had young kids, and stuff like that. Some of his kids are actually prominent. They are known, Kari. They have made a names for themselves. And so along the way, something I did not know that I learned yesterday, along the way, he left his car in the garage and then bought a motorcycle. And then he has been doing riding a motorcycle. Lwaki mbabuuzizza mbagambe mutandika okudiscouraging abantu okunywa ne bavuga. He was one of these guys nga ne bw'atamiira bw'omutuuza ku steering atuuka gy'alaga n'alema okuva mu mmotoka. He was that talented. I want to call it a talent. Nga tayinza yadde okkulubula. He would drive and get to his destination. Kasita omutuuza bw'otu ku steering oba ya loole oba ya baasi. It's back. So guys, I'm not saying that everybody that buys a motorcycle to ditch a car is ditching it because they think it's taking their kids' school fees. But I happen to understand that most of the people are like that. Because you're going to reach a time and you don't have the energy. Yeah. And you don't have as much energy as you used to have when you were in your youth or in your 30s or in your 40s. Yeah. Now, when that happens, you're going to start thinking that your car is eating away your kids' school fees. And when that happens, you might end up ditching your car, either to take a taxi or to take a boda, so that in a way you are thinking that when I do this, I'll be able to pay for my kids' school fees, provide for my home properly, because and stuff like that. And I've seen that so many times. Bobanga olimbuvuka nga bwolaba athanti ebintu bitabuse butabusi still buy a smaller car. So why am I saying ti mwekomeko okuzala? However, you might be having kids in Uganda culturally. I'm supposed to have as many kids as possible and stuff like that. But I find that you should not have kids on pressure based on car. Try as much as possible. Not to, you need to give me some time. I'm finishing. But you need to learn my car, you man.
Yesterday, you see like that UBM.
Yes.
That's what even at what time I know.
Hey.
So, maybe you buy yourself. You buy yourself.
But this one it might not come back tomorrow. That one. Let me finish here. We're going to talk.
No problem. No problem.
Carry.
The bad thing, the number plate changing is the one.
You master that one.
This one, you are not going to take this one somewhere.
I don't know yet. I will see. Carry. Yeah. Because he's the guard here. He makes sure our cars are safe. You get it? So he needs to know who drives which car in order to make sure that thieves don't take it. Yeah. So anyway, guys, what was I saying before this guy? Because he came and stood here, like I had to talk to him. I don't know why he doesn't know my car. Okay, the tint is pretty hard, dark from outside. And then I have a car that belongs to one of you guys here. So it was here even yesterday. He thinks that's mine. Then there's our Corolla there as well. So anyway, guys, I was talking about why I think it's good to limit. Me, when I was having children, I don't want to say that I planned everything, no. But when I learned that there is math to be done, I started doing the math and I say to myself, I want to stop paying school fees at this age. And I know the age I want to stop paying school fees, because I know past that age, you start being stressed. You start having to compromise. People are no longer giving you as much work, or probably even yourself, you don't have as much energy. So because you don't have as much energy to work, you're going to want to start taking money from the places where you had kept it, and eventually it will reduce. And when that money reduces, then you're going to start compromising on your life as a man. And that's why I'm saying that tozara buzazi because ochina amanya. That's my thing. I've seen a lot of people that run into trouble because bali bachina amanya. Or abamu nga balinga starching azara because yaina target mbongo njagala abana batano. Nga wabata naweza abana batano tasetolinga. Because abana tukirize tugane, abana ngabora bagante moroka liability n'abana nabo liability. Tukirize abana tebakuwa tobabanja ontegeera tobabanja ngabona ogamba nti nazimbe ennyumba zange z'abapangisa zirina okumpa emitwalo 10 abaana bo tebalina kye balina kuwa tobabanja. And because abaana bo tobabanja tebali asset. There are people that treating njogera mu Uganda because batabani bange bajja kubimbuza abaana bo bono balabanga asset kyovula babazadde batuka ne babanja abaana gwagenze ebwe tunampiriza sente ontegeera. They might do stuff for you, but I don't want you to guarantee that they'll do it for you. Beranga azala the next generation nti tozala sajja yazala abaana 18. I have friends like that. Abaina abaana abayitirivu naye abamu ku bosi baba balabirira buli mukazi gwazala mwalabirira omwana we okisegeera. That's why you find that abasajja abamu balina abaana bangi nnyo nga balina emirembe nti talabirira abaana tababeererawo nabbabeererawo akoma kumanya nti nyinayo omwana e Masaka naye Masaka yonga yakoma ogendayo were afunisa omukazi olubuto. But that regardless, guys. So that's my scariest story in boda nti omuntu batunze mutungi emikono ne bagizaako nga mufu naye nga bamuzaako buzze bitundu bino because byakutuse nti police bwe yaze yasone twala ekiwuduwudu later on ne bazuula nti ebitundu bwe bidala bikyaliwo ne babitwala mu mochare ne babitunga. So that's how bad boda accidents can be. Meka ngende nziruke mwebale kubeerawo ku broadcast, guys. Don't ditch your car for a boda no matter what. kola bukozi nnyo obafuna yakamoroka akatono Muyombya Mark Nsega Elijah Chikawa Ricky Kawesa Victor Yusuf Minaj Kanso Patrick Asiku Richard Aki Derek Lule Cage Kanso Patrick Asiku James Touch Events Kawesa Victor Kumaze Benjamin Semfuma Paul Sema VIP JK Trailers Morris Atoms Michael UG Chairman Zach Outside Habat Sab Kagwa Marvin Lawrence Omule Jesse Semogere Victor Bolaise Karim John Jones Muchunguzi Gerald Fahad Dubuka Nectar Mr. Chiseboliba Max Mian Bennett Musafiri Baluku Nobat. Date is around 14. The car is 10 to 11. Don't sell your car because need banja togenda dimara yo. Togenda dimara yo. Kuja kongo ngamba I'm selling my car 10. I want to pay off like 7. Terigata muganda wange. Ebaya they call it a breakdown or it's a student mpola. Moving on a border B is a time bomb. We move in the valley of death. Just small mistake ngaka with them. Arthur, do you see Entebbe Express yet you are going to town? Isn't that kwekorovya? Ricky, obulambu bwange bulimu technicalities ezimu zotayinza kutegeera muganda wange. Obulambu buli muntu alina technicalities eziri mu bulamu bwe ng'olumu oyinza obutazitegeera. It makes sense to have motorcycle at home for easy movement and saving fuel in case of anything. Okay. Antale Samuel, Moses Mob, Richard Wanga, Rashida Farm Security Katamba, Isaac Atende. Guys, I'm never buying a motorcycle. I can have as many as 3 cars at home. I'm never buying a motorcycle in my home. No, I am never buying a motorcycle in my home. Abana bange njja basomesa okuvuga emmoroka, babenga bavuga emmoroka nga tebavuga piki. Nange sijja vuga piki. Njimanyi naye sijja givuga. Era mu class ya permit je sijja teekamu ye piki. Sijja teekamu class ya piki. Guys, let me say bye to you and I go run. So bodo okuduka kilometers zangu 7. May the good Lord bless you. Thank you very much. Abali Mukamori, I don't take you for granted. I'd like to remind you one more time, 30th August is the Love for Cars Convention. And we have an offer until Friday next week, couples offer. Buy 2 tickets for 80k instead of 2 tickets for 100k. Good morning, Dumba Collins. Mwebalenyo guys, I wish you a very lovely day. See you tomorrow in the evening. Anabanyimiza story ya Subaru jitwaguze Guru Forester. And of course, Moroka zetwagade twagala na Rach twamaliza nga tugula Subaru Forester. May the good ekimeza kya lero sabo emu yennyini olweggulu. And of course tomorrow we'll also be uploading the weekly roundup. Mukama bambere omukisa. Ciao. Kavira kowa.